It's the crazy dog lady. I really do look nuts. I don't even need to do those faces to look as nuts as I am. I realize this. Oh my god, I look like I have a mustache when I do this. This is what you have to look forward to as you get over 50, ladies and gents. Gents, not so much. I guess it depends on your skin texture and your genealogy and your heritage, because that matters. Yeah, we just have thicker skin. Asians have thicker skin. Look it up. Anyways, I digress. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, and I'm having coffee and ready dishes, and my dog is snoozing after a nice breakfast, and she's already went pee-pee. And why am I telling you all this? Who cares? Point is, I was thinking this morning while I was sitting out here in the freezing cold without my rope because I gave it to my dog. You know, there was a time when I was much younger, decades younger, where I actually got catcalls and stuff sometimes, not all the time, sometimes, or like really overtly cringy. Not that all catcalls are cringy, because let's get real, ladies. If no one noticed when you walked by, you wouldn't feel good either. So can't have it both ways. I'm not saying you should be extreme either, but I mean, being appreciated and being noticed, everyone wants that. Let's get real. But I remember working at my family's donut shop. Yes, we used to have a donut shop. And I was a teenager. I remember being in high school. I was a teenager, and I used to work there every weekend, sometimes after school, but usually on the weekends because my parents were there all day working anyways. And weekends I would go and help out all day, every day. I had no life. Gee, kind of like now. No, that was my life. It's not, I had no life. I had no social life. I was not a very social person. I just realized that I've always been the same. I'm social with people extrovertedly outside in like social situations, but internally I just want to be alone most of the time. Anyways, I was doing the cash, and these construction guys came in, and I think one of them said, hey, sweet something, sweet, what did he call me? Some kind of food. I can't remember what it was. Some kind of baked good. Just remember a baked good, because I remember this story not because of what happened, but because of my brother's reaction later when I told him, because he couldn't stop laughing. But I said, and I didn't really even think about it when he said it, but let's say it was like a sweet nugget or something, a sweet Danish or something. Hey, sweet Danish, or something like that, right? Say, hey, sweet Danish, or something like that, right? And I said, good morning, muffin head. Where did that even go? As a teenager, like, oh my god, I cringe now I think about it. And I said that to like grown like construction worker guys, like, because I thought they were being so cute, right, to a teenage girl. Hey, sweet cherry twist or something. Sugar cherry, sugar, something sugar. It had sugar in it. I can't remember what it was though. I said, hey, muffin head, and they both started laughing, so it was fine. But I just thought that was kind of funny, and I remember that. But I remember also I was in Mexico once when I lived there. Yes, I lived there for a little bit. And, you know, back then, way long ago, back then, it was just so different. It's just so, yeah, it's just changed a lot. It's a lot more rural and a lot more charm and just raw and real. You know, everything, like everything before it gets overpopulated and Western influences come in. Anyways, Not that all best friends are bad, because of course they're not. But these guys would sit on the corners of the shops that they'd work at, or the outside kiosks or whatever, and they'd sit outside, and as you walk by, they'd be like... And initially, I was like, why are you spitting at me? But they weren't spitting. That was in Italy. That's another story. They weren't spitting. They were hissing? I don't know what that sound. They were doing this. They were... And it was like, it was a sign of, it's like our whistling, I guess, in North America, when people whistle, where they used to, at a nice looking lady walking by or something at a construction site, you know, the typical stereotype, you know. They'd be like, and they'd go, Mama, mamacita. What they call me? Mamacita? Mamacita. I was just like, oh, no, they'd call me, Chinita, mamacita. And they'd do all this stuff, right? I'd be like, hey. I went,